Hello there, Leo listeners. Welcome to today's video. So recently on my blog, I've been talking a lot about how to use texts and transcripts for listening. And today I wanted to talk about one of the most useful and effective activities that you can do with a text, whether it's subtitles or a transcript, which is something called a shadow reading. So I've talked a bit about shadow readings on the blog and also in my e-guide, but today I wanted to actually demonstrate how to do one so that you can see the concept in action. So if you don't know what a shadow reading is, it's what you can do with a video or podcast. So you listen to it in the normal way first, and then with the text in front of you, either the transcript or the subtitles, you shadow the speaker in the recording. So it's not listen and repeat. What you do, in fact, is you speak at the same time as the person, trying to follow their rhythm and pronunciation. So the reason that this activity improves both your speaking, listening, and pronunciation is that by trying to follow someone and copy their pronunciation, it will make you more aware of the rhythm and stress of English. And of course, if you can pronounce something, then generally you can also hear it. So that's why it can improve all those different skills. So I'm going to embarrass myself today by doing a shadow reading in Spanish. So Spanish is the second foreign language I learned after French, and I haven't actively been studying it for a couple of years, but I would say my level is about B1 intermediate. So that's the first important point. Before you do your shadow reading, you need to choose material that's suitable for your level. So if you're doing this for the very first time, you might want to choose material that's designed for learners, maybe something from the BBC Learning English site, or from a website like ELO, so that's English Listening Library Online. Both those sites have videos with texts and transcripts with them. So you choose the material that's suitable for your level, and you make sure that there is some kind of text to go with it. Then after, you work to understand it in the normal way. So you go through, make sure you understand the main points. You might do some dictations. If the material is from a website for learners, then usually there will be some activities that you can go through. So do those in the normal way. Otherwise, inside my e-guide, there's a system in the worksheet at the back where you've got a system you can go through that works with any video or any podcast to understand it. So first job, choose suitable material, then work through it and understand it in the normal way. Now, once you've done that, what you need to do is choose a short section for the shadow reading. So you don't need to shadow someone for 3 whole minutes. It would be very difficult and it's not necessarily effective. To start, you can even choose just 10 seconds. The important thing here is to repeat your shadow reading several times, because it will be difficult at first, but like anything in life that's worth doing and worth achieving, it is difficult, but if you do it a few times, it will become easier. So make sure you choose a short section and work on that section several times. As you do more shadow readings, you'll be able to work with slightly longer sections. And it's ideal if there's just one speaker speaking and you just follow them rather than trying to switch between 2 different people. So I think it's about time then for me to embarrass myself in Spanish with the video. So as I say, I've chosen a video which I think is suitable for my level. I've chosen my short little section that I want to shadow. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So you'll see that I'm going to read along. I've got subtitles that are correct. It's a YouTube video, so you could also, on YouTube, you can open the interactive transcript underneath, which is really cool because you see each line as it's spoken. But I think that on this video, the captions are not closed captions, so the interactive transcript maybe isn't accurate. So for this video, you'll see me, I'll be using the subtitles as my text, and I'll be reading along, shadowing the speaker. But as I say, you can use, a transcript, any kind of script or text. So going to share my screen with you. Okay, so here's my video, and so this is the moment that you've all been waiting for, where I completely embarrass myself by attempting to do this in Spanish. So, let me go back to the beginning.
Lo que más me gusta es que, bueno, el clima está cambiando, se está mejorando y que hay progreso. Viene mucha gente del extranjero a ver todas las maravillas que encuentra.
Okay, I'm stopping there because I really struggle to say maravillas. Yeah, and I have trouble saying extranjero because I haven't practiced my jota in a while. But anyway, that was just to show you that instead of listening and waiting to repeat after the person, I'm actually kind of speaking at the same time and trying to keep up with her speed and follow along. I actually think this woman is speaking too fast for me, unfortunately, so I probably actually need to do a beginner video in Spanish to make life a bit easier for myself. So what you do then, after you've done your 10 seconds of shadowing, you've done it a few times, you're happy that you are shadowing in the best way possible and following along and mimicking the speaker as well as you possibly can. What you can do then is you can record yourself, just you speaking and speaking that section that you chose for the shadow reading. So you could do that on WhatsApp or on SoundCloud, or you could even just speak into the recorder on your phone. And then if you're working with a teacher, or maybe if you have a podcast partner, you could send them your recording for some feedback. But if you're working on your own, what you can do is you can record yourself every week, and then after a month or 2 months, you can listen back and listen to your progress every week as you do regular shadow readings. So under this video, I'm going to put some links to material where you can easily do shadow readings, because there are texts and transcripts. I would also encourage you to use my new audiobooks for this task. So I've created a page where you can find out more about the books, and you can also download a sample chapter of each one if you haven't done so yet. So you just need to go to my website, which is leo-listening.com/audiobooks. So that's the page with all the information and with the links to download the sample chapters. And then if you want to buy the books, then you just need to go to leo-listening.com/products and you'll find them on there. So I really hope that this video has encouraged you to try a shadow reading for yourself. So if you have done it before, or you're thinking of trying it, I'd love to know in the comments. If you have tried, how did you get on? Did you find it useful? Did you find it hard? Do you have any more questions about shadow readings that I can help you with? Please let me know under this video, and I'd love to hear from you and help you out. Right, thanks very much for watching, and see you again soon. Bye.